Shout out to Old Bob in Detroit. Congratulations on your Tigers making it to the playoffs. My beloved tribe. They finished above 500. That's all I can ask for anymore. Hi, I'm Larry K with ShadowAnyone.com. Today we're going to talk about whether or not to follow somebody into a place for surveillance. I'm going to give you four tips about this and a bonus tip about if you have to follow somebody in, something that's going to help you out with that. Now, the first tip I'm going to give you is know the objective of your client. Not every client is going to need a minute-by-minute detail of the subject that you're following. And you're going to see a big difference between professional clients that hire you, maybe insurance companies, law firms, that type of thing, and private individuals who have you follow somebody. A professional client, whoever it is, professional or private, know what the objective is. Professional client, workers' comp, maybe they just need to get you to catch this guy driving a car. That's enough for them. You don't need to follow this person into a bar, into an office building. All you need to do is catch them driving. So don't follow them into a building. Maybe a private client, like an infidelity case, a wife, maybe she's just jealous of a barmaid or bartender down at a pub, so she hires you, and the fact that the guy goes to the bar is all that she needs to confirm her suspicions. He promised he wasn't going there anymore. She's caught him going there. That's all she needs. So understand the objective of your client. That's a tip for you. It's going to be very helpful, and you're going to be able to bring back exactly what they need and what they want. Now, the reason, here's another tip, the reason you don't want to follow somebody in is because it just heats you up. It's going to make it easier for that person to make you as a tail. So if you're in a bar and the person sees you in a bar, doesn't even think twice about you, but then, later that day or the next day they see you, even a car or two behind you, or maybe you just happen to pass them, whatever, and they see you again, they're going to be suspicious. It's going to jeopardize your surveillance. So you don't have to follow somebody in every time, and you may not want to because it's going to increase the odds that you get made. Also, by staying outside, when the person goes in, you're going to be able to get a better video shot of things in context. Now, what do I mean by this? When you first arrive someplace, you're following somebody, and say, for example, they arrive at a bar. You're going to be driving. Maybe you've got a dash cam, maybe not. It's not super common to get video while you're driving. So as this person arrives, they park their car and they go into a bar. You're arriving after them, behind them. You've got to get into a parking space to be discreet. You're not going to probably be able to get really good video of them going into a bar, but by staying outside and waiting for them to come out, you're going to be able to frame a nice shot in context with the sign of the bar. You're going to be able to get an address, if there's an address on the bar, and get a nice frame shot of this person coming out of the bar. You start, of course, as we've talked about before, zooming in on the face to identify the person, then you pan out for this larger shot. And it's easier to set that up if you're out in the parking lot ahead of time. And the same, I'll tell you, with hotels and motels. If you are outside and two people come out and he gives her a kiss on the cheek and they get in separate cars and drive off, it's much easier to get that shot as they depart than trying to follow him into a motel parking lot, get parked, and maybe he meets her outside, maybe he doesn't. So the tip is staying outside will give you a better shot in context when the person comes out of the building. Also, and this is a big one, a tip, you're going to have to follow the person. So if you're in the building, say again a bar, they leave, you have to wait a few beats to leave behind them. You don't want to walk right out that door and then find them smoking a cigarette. So you have to let them get a little ahead of you, and now they're in their car, they're moving, you still have to get to your vehicle, you have to drive and catch up. If you're already outside and you're in position to move when that person comes out, you're not going to have those false starts of when they go out to smoke a cigarette and wondering, are they leaving or not? You're going to be in position to follow the person already. So that's kind of the little bonus tip there for you. I hope this is helpful. I know that these are things that have served me well time and time again, getting my clients exactly what they need. If you want to learn much more about this stuff, way more in depth, check out the Investigator's Ultimate Guide to Surveillance at ShadowAnyone.com. Again, this is Larry K, ShadowAnyone.com. Remember, do the right thing, even if it's the hard thing.